It was the night before Christmas. In a place white and cold, a cute little penguin was out for a stroll, skipping along filled with glee, filled with joy. In his flipper he cradled his favorite toy. Little did the penguin know that on this fateful day, a cold breeze, a gust of wind, would blow his favorite toy away. So he looked and he looked, his beak covered in frost. He looked up from his search and realized, oh no, I am lost.
Oh non, il est perdu. Oh non, le bibou. Ah. Ah non, mais attendez, par contre, je peux même pas le mettre en... Ah ouais, c'est galère. Ça va, il est... Ah, moi je joue avec la flèche.
Not only his toy, but his path was gone too. And our poor little penguin knew not what to do.
Non, trop triste.
So he began walking with no hope in sight.
Eh bébé, tu peux pas être perdu si facilement.
Until, from a distance, he could see a small light.
Ah, allez, on va avancer vers la lumière. Je pense que j'ai rien d'autre à faire que
As he
marcher.
moved ever nearer, it was clear 'twas a home.
C'est une petite
And
maison.
outside, in the front, he could see a small gnome.
Il y a petit dans le jardin devant. On va aller le rencontrer. Bon, du coup, je suis vraiment désolée pour ceux qui m'ont pas anglais.
The gnome shoveled this way and that and was squinting and muttering,
Fiddlesticks, they have gone missing.
He dug in the snow as the penguin, quite shy, cleared his cold little throat and said,
Mister, might I ask your help? I don't know where I am. I am lost. I can't find my way through the snow and the frost.
The gnome said,
I would like to help you. I would, but my glasses are gone, and my sight isn't good. If I could but find them, if they could be found, then I could assist you. They must be around. Where did you have them last?
asked the penguin, so cute. The gnome thought and answered,
While gathering fruit, I was out picking berries, and the snow, how it fell. It frosted my lenses. I couldn't see well. I removed them to wipe them, but they slipped from my hand. And now they are gone. So you must understand that were I to guide you, you might go astray. If I can't find my glasses, I can't see the way.
The lost little penguin felt sympathy for the sad, sightless gnome, and he set out once more, but instead of attempting to get home in haste, he would look for the glasses the gnome had misplaced.
Allez, donc il faut qu'on cherche ces petites lunettes pour les deux. Je sais même pas comment je suis censée interagir avec des objets. Là. Oh, attendez, c'est chiant parce que du coup je joue avec ça. Ah, je peux pas aller plus loin. Ok. Oh, pardon, mais il est vraiment trop mignon. Du coup, je disais, pour ceux qui parlent pas du tout anglais, j'essaierai de le traduire du mieux que je peux. Et je le mettrai en rediffusion sur YouTube. Je sais pas comment je suis censée intervenir. Ah, mais il faut que je suive. Ok. Un petit découpeur. J'essaie de le traduire pour mettre la vidéo sur YouTube.
Maybe this rock was the place where he'd find the gnome's glasses, but no, they were nowhere behind.
l'archive des petites baies. Il a dit qu'il les avait perdues en cherchant les baies, en allant cueillir des baies.
Could the glasses be here on the stump of this tree? They were not, it appeared. But where could they be?
Où c'est qu'elles peuvent être?
The berry bush seemed like a wise place to search. And there, on a branch, like a bird on its perch, sat the glasses, just where they had fallen. And so the penguin retrieved them, and turned back to go.
J'adore, c'est trop chou. Et la voix off, elle est incroyable à voir, j'adore.
He'd get back to the gnome and return him his sight. Then, once again face his disheartening plight. Being lost wasn't fun, but the penguin was glad that he'd gotten to help and was happy he had.
C'est vraiment un gentil petit pingouin. Prêt à aider son prochain alors qu'il est en galère.
Why, you found my glasses, the tiny gnome cried. I can't thank you enough. Will you join me inside?
The penguin said,
Thank you, but no, for I should try to find my way home through this cold, lonely wood.
The gnome said,
Oh, yes, you had mentioned before that you knew not the way to your very own door. Well, now that I see, I am happy to say, those candy canes there, they will show you the way.
Oh, c'est ça qu'on peut aller là-bas. Les sucres d'orge vont nous montrer la voie. Je le trouve trop chou ce jeu, vraiment. Attendez, je décale mon clavier. C'est pas très pratique de jouer avec les flèches. Je vais faire le petit screen pour la miniature YouTube. Il est trop chou, petit bébé penguin, je l'aime trop. Oh, un bonhomme de neige.
The penguin continued to walk down the track. When he came to a crossroads, and taken aback, he tried to decide which direction to go. But without a clear answer, just stood in the snow.
You look like a guy who's in need of a hand,
came a voice, and the penguin did not understand where the voice could have come from. For no one was there, save for 3 mounds of snow piled up in the air.
Down here, said the voice. Turn those peepers down south. I may look like pebbles, but I'm really a mouth.
On the ground lay some buttons, a carrot, some stone, which moved as it chattered in the snow on its own.
You need some guidance, said the stones, and I reckon we can work something out if you give me a second and put those there bits that you see in their place. You get your directions, and I get my face. As a face maker, you've got impressive technique, said the snowman, and look, now we've both got a beat. Much better, he said. This was a good plan. Let me take a good look at you, now that I can.
The snowman was proud of the features he wore. He thanked his new friend and
said, Look, I am sure that you won't have no trouble if you go to the right, but make sure that you're out of the woods before night.
Ok, donc on va sur la droite, il a dit. On lui fait confiance.
The penguin did not stick around, wait or dawdle, and set off at once, to the right with a waddle. But though he walked on just as fast as he might, soon dusk was upon him, and thereafter came night.
Oula.
Why, it's too dark to see,
said the bird with a chill, when he tripped and he slid down the side of a hill.
Oh non.
Deep in the woods, in the dark, all alone, frightened and tired and chilled to the bone, the poor little penguin, under stars bright and twinkling, was certain he heard, far away, a light tinkling.
Bonsoir le paternel.
Was the sound he heard crickets? Was it ice in the trees? Or perhaps running water, or a lyrical breeze? As he moved ever nearer, though it seemed far away, he felt sure it was bells, like you'd find on a sleigh. The penguin was moving past branches and bark
Merci Angie.
when a man turned around and stepped out of the dark. The man said, "My goodness, you're only a child. What brings a young penguin out here in the wild?"
it wasn't on purpose.
Said the cold little bird. "Perhaps," said the man, "I could see you chauffeured to your home in my sleigh, for unless I am wrong, it's the next on my route,
Il est trop
and the
chou.
trip won't take long."
C'est le Père Noël qui va nous
After
emmener.
waving goodbye to the man dressed in red, the penguin was eager to climb into bed. He was glad to be home, but his grief was still there, for his toy remained lost in the cold winter air. But his mama was waiting with a blanket and tea. There were songs in his heart and bright lights on the tree. Even without his toy, he could hardly believe just how happy he was on this cold Christmas Eve.
Oh, c'est trop chou. Something lost, something found. Santa. Oh, c'était trop chou. C'était beaucoup trop court, c'était trop mignon. J'ai adoré.